Hi everybody, and welcome to True Wants, where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button that you see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also that bell beside that subscribe button that I always recommend that you press. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will notify you just once that I have uploaded a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you'll be in the know. Also in that same area, there is that thumbs up, and that's where you guys come in. If you enjoy the content that I make, and that I make so much of it, please take a second when you arrive to hit that thumbs up. It will turn blue, the number will increase, and that's you helping True Wants get noticed on this huge YouTube platform. So I'm thanking everyone in advance for the thumbs up. Okay guys, I had the opportunity since the PR package from IPSY came to put everything together and test some of the skincare out, and I've really been enjoying so much. So what I wanted to do today was I woke up really super early to play with some of the makeup, because during that video where we unboxed the PR, there was so much, because this time around, this channel got not only the glam bag and the Boxycharm, but we also got the icon box. As you know, on my channel, I also purchase, I have 2 accounts on IPSY. I used to have 2 on Boxycharm. So when everything switched over, I ended up having, during the icon month, a fantastic 2 glam bags that I pay for, 1 Boxycharm, and then my original account that upgraded to the Glam X will now upgrade to the icon. So we're going to have all my paid versions on here as well. And what is absolutely amazing is there were so many amazing products this time around, which we shared during the spoiler videos. But what was so amazing is that even with all that PR that arrived, there was maybe just a few items that were going to be in my other paid for versions, which blows my mind with how many products we had the opportunity to play with, try, and learn about. All right. So what I wanted to do in this video was to play with some of the makeup on my face, because we literally have had no time. When the items come in, I do my best to upload as quickly as I can with you guys. And the easiest way for me to do that is where my camera can be set up, where it's not set up where we do business and things like that. So I'm doing my best to get all the information out to you guys, but I know that you guys enjoy also when I have the opportunity to try the products, to share that with you as well. So that's what I wanted to do in this video. So I woke up really early. My eyes are a little teary. I have great big bags under my eyes, because my wants, like I said, even when it comes to products and my needs of what I actually need, is so overwhelming. But when we get the opportunity to get these products to play with, I wanted to take the time to share that with you guys. So as you know, what I did and how I started my day was with this cleanser. This is a cleanser that I've shared with you. This came in the glam bag, but I have had this in my stash in the full size as well as these sample sizes. It is a foaming cleanser from Kors. It is an absolutely beautiful product. It goes on with like a white, and then when you add water to it, it does foam up. It is really luxurious. It doesn't strip your skin. It is an absolutely amazing product. The next item I've been trying and enjoying is from Grown Alchemist. This is a balancing toner. I don't know if the camera could even pick up how little is left in here, but I'm almost finished this one. We have so many toners that we've been getting, but it took the longest time for our Boxycharmer and IPSY to start giving us toners in our boxes. So this has been an absolute treat that I've been getting this. Otherwise, I use the pads that come like with First Aid Beauty. Those are what I would use. So this is really exciting that we had the opportunity to get this, and what I wanted to share with you guys. It has a little bit of a rose scent, but it dissipates, and that's what I've been using. Also, as I share with you all the time, always after I do that, I always use an essence. I just finished my one from Ren. I'm getting ready to start my second one from Ren, but I saw that I had a sample size of this brand, and this is the Ulta MD. It is an Essence Skin Recovery Essence Toner. It is very lightweight. The one from Ren has a little bit more like a syrupy type of feel to it that I really feel like I'm getting more benefits out of, but this is a lightweight, what essences are all about, so that's what I use next. After that, yesterday I had the opportunity to try that small little sample of the Glow recipe, which I could not wait to try. It left a little bit of a sticky finish on my skin. Those tubes are really small. I might get 2 or 3 uses out of it, but I did also purchase it in my add-ons for $3.50. So today, because we're going through what came in the PR, I could not wait to try this. So I tried this for the first time last night, and it went on so luxurious. On top of it, when I was able to use this There was no stickiness on my skin at all, and it left my skin feeling really, really smooth and almost glass-like. So again, I used it this morning to see if I would feel the same before makeup, and I did. This was such a treat, and if you see this again in future sales where we're selling this over $100 serum from JLo Beauty with the, we had it available in the add-ons for $18. If you see that, this is definitely a must try because this is a treat. I've also been using, prior to last night, the one that we got in the boost from JLo, the eye cream. I shared with you on a couple of videos already that I'm enjoying that so much. But because we got another eye product in here, I wanted to use this one. I tried it yesterday and I was impressed with it, so I put it on again this morning. This is from Glow Recipes, the Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel. It comes in this little container, which I show you, and I'm gonna put in the description box down below the PR unboxing because it's doing extremely well, and I go through all the products there too, but I wanna make sure that you guys get as much information about the products as you can. So this one here comes with this little dropper here, and as I shared with you on that one, when you take it out, it doesn't run. It's not but it's not overly thick either, because as soon as you put your heat from your skin onto here, your body heat, it immediately goes down to the smoothest and eye brightening. I was so impressed with this. So another one that I think is another win from Glow Recipe. Another win that has been in my stash for the longest time, and then now this is a replenish. It is the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. It is exactly what it says. I always share with you to always shake this prior to, but the mist is so fine, and that's what I did to set all of my skincare in. So, and it leaves the most refreshing, beautiful watermelon scent. It is absolutely fantastic. And then on my lips, what I have been enjoying was also one that I picked up, I think it ended up being a choice item for me, from this brand called Lucky Chick. And this is their logo, this is who they are. And then inside here, this is what I've been using in the evenings as well as in the morning when I want to put my, just to give my lips some moisturization. This is as good as, if you love Laneige, this is one that if you see it at a deal, grab it, because this one is called Lip Love, and I am enjoying this so much. So this was the other item there. So that's everything that I used in reference to my skincare that I've had the opportunity to try since sitting down here and sharing with you about my thoughts. Then I shared with you that on Amazon, I was able to pick up this primer from Catrice. This is the Mattifying Oil Control Primer. I've been enjoying this a lot. I will try to leave linked down below all the items that I was able to pick up on my last Amazon purchase, because all the deals there are unbelievable. For the pricing, it's better than Drugstore with the ones that I grabbed. So I'll make sure to link that video down below as well, so you'll be able to see that, and you'll see all my links to the products that I had the opportunity to try in that video. The other item that I share with you all the time is one of my favorites. It's this Catrice True Skin. The shade that I use is 033 in Almond C, and that is what I'm using. This says hydrating on it, and normally as a combo girl, I never choose anything that says hydrating, and this ended up being one of my favorites, and it's always my go-to, and it's only like 10 bucks. Everything with Catrice for me has been an absolute home run, and what's great about their products is they are so reasonably priced and so easily accessible because they're on Amazon. So that was the next item that I did. I also then got, I shared with you on my Instagram. So if you're not following me there, please do, because there's a lot of brands that reach out and I don't have to sit down and do videos. I just do a post on Instagram. And IT Cosmetics, which I have been sharing with you since the day I started this channel, has been in my arsenal, and it has been my go-to brand, that and Tarte, for the longest time. But I did not have the opportunity to try their new serum. So when they reached out, I said, definitely, I would love to try this. They sent over 2 shades. One is a darker shade that you can use all over, that I chose for myself. They let me choose the 2 shades. This is the shade that I ended up using today. It is the lighter shade of the 2. It has a serum like in it that also helps with the darkness and everything like that. But what makes this also really special is it has one of their fantastic kabuki brushes that are on here. So if you want it to go on and then you want to spread it out, all you have to do is dot it and you will see that it will blend it into the skin just seamlessly. So this one is absolutely fantastic, and this one is in light neutral 22. So really happy with this, and was so happy when they reached out, because I have so many products to have the opportunity to try. And when the brands that I absolutely love with their newest launches reach out, I cannot wait to sit down and share them with you. And this is another winner from IT Cosmetics. Then I used this product here that was also a choice last month. This is from V Cosmetics. This is one of their peachy under eye concealers. I share with you all the time that the one I love and use all the time is from Becca, but I love having the opportunity to try other brands. This one really impressed me. This one here has a huge doe foot applicator, and when I put it on, it had that same color, but it even had a little bit more coverage than I was anticipating, and that is what it looked like here. And when I rubbed it out with my finger, I'll show you here, it really, really left a beautiful and helped with that, you know, with that darkness that I don't have that much darkness under my eyes, but that little shadow that I was getting because this is so early in the morning, I was able to use this, and I really felt it woke me up, let's put it that way. So excited about that. So that one also a winner. So if you see that, you would definitely want to pick it up. And the shade that I just showed you is called Peachy, and the brand is called V Cosmetics. So really impressed with this. All right, then we started to play with some of the products that we got in some of our boxes. So this one I also added as one of my items in my box. I could not wait to try this. I enjoy so much the Dominique Cosmetic brand. Everything that I have tried has been an absolute home run, but this is one of her newer launches. So when I saw this in IPSY, the relationship that IPSY has with Dominique Cosmetic goes way back. She was one of their first influencers that worked with IPSY. And it's amazing how it is full circle, where now they're able to share about her brand. And it is a loose setting powder. It is so finely milled, but what is amazing about this product is that when I put it on, I used it with one of these triangles, which I also shared in that Amazon video. These are so great to have in your stash, and they're so inexpensive, but you can see here how amazing the actual product is, and this also helped brighten under my eyes. And then I used the rest of whatever was on the lid, and I just tapped it in, and then I just simply brushed it off with a big fluffy brush. So that is absolutely fantastic. But before I set that with the Dominique Cosmetics, I had the opportunity to try this one. Now, this is from Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and in the PR package, they gave us the shade Carmel. However, in mine, I was able to they chose for me a different shade. So when mine comes in, I'll definitely share both. So we'll be able to do them side by side, so you will be able to see what is the best match for you. However, with this one, what absolutely blew me away is this one I thought was going to be too dark, and I share with you all the time that the best brush that I have found for my cream is this one here, especially when it is for bronzers or contour. And I didn't know what I was going to use this brush for, because when I tried it out initially, it was not one of my favorites, but this is from Alley Oop, and this is what it looks like here. And I simply put a little bit on the brush here, and I stamped it in to my skin, and the color was so beautiful. I thought it would look too orangey or whatever, and it didn't. And I put it all over my forehead, my areas here. But like I said, I took this and I literally stamped it in. That little bit goes a long way, probably because this color is a deeper color, but it's not something I won't be able to use, put it that way. And that was what my biggest concern was. So was really excited about that. Also, when it comes to this, and I share with you all the time, I'm not a makeup artist at all. I know my face, and I know my skin type is a combo girl. So I've always stayed away from creams. But because of these boxes, I've been able to play, and this does not, it goes on like a cream, but then it dries down to almost like a powder. So I really don't need to worry that it's gonna like go, I always worry when I'm a combo girl that it's gonna slide all over the place, and you will not have to worry with this product at all. And this again is from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. So packaging is great, and so is the product. Excited about that. All right. Then what I wanted to do, because I wanted to make sure to set everything, because I had to wear whatever I put on my face for the whole day. And I pulled out from PYT, this is also one that is in my stash, just to do a light over it to set everything in for the bronzer, because I didn't know, I'll know at the end of the day how everything breaks down, but everything first thing this morning, I wanted to be more secure for my full day of makeup, so I ended up using this product here. I'm enjoying this one. I want to just have a light coverage over the actual color that is here. It gave it a little bit more of not such a warmness to it, by using this shade here. And I'll have to look up what this one is, but this is, I'll have to see it. I can't see from here. I think it just simply says buff, or I'll have to check it out. I really can't see it here, what the name of this one is. It's called a Sun Bronzer Duo, Bali, excuse me. All right, so that is what this one is here. So it has a little bit more of a cooler tone to it. So I felt that would help this not look so warm, but I think both of them on their own are gorgeous. All right, then the one that blew me away the most and what I'm really, really enjoying is from Persona. And I share with you all the time how much I love her products. They are gorgeous. When I swatched this, when I did the first video and I did this, I thought it would be really light and, you know, just give me that hint of color. When I put this on, her products give such a gorgeous pigment to them that did you see how little I had on my finger? But when I placed it on, you can see how gorgeous that color is. So really, really impressed. Again, another absolute winner. And this one is in the shade Caramel, and really, really enjoying that too. Okay, then for my lips, I simply put on from Dragon Beauty. This a lot of us got in our boxes because I could not wait to try this lipstick from Anastasia, and the shade that I got in this one, I shared everything in that first video, so I'm definitely going to put that one down below. This one is in Praline. So heavyweight. The packaging is beyond stunning. This is the color here, and it is the color that I have on my lips, and like I mentioned, one swipe and that is the amount of pigment you get on. But the creaminess and the luxurious of this lip, I do not even feel like I'm wearing anything on my lips at all, which will be great because I talk a lot and all of that, and I don't think this will move, but I'm getting the hydration to my lips. So those are the gorgeous colors that I was able to create on my face. Then for my eyes, I played with the Iconic London. I will open this up, we'll swatch everything because I'll show you which colors I used to get this look here. But I wanted to also share, I tried the eyeliner from the Lovecraft Beauty. This, what I ended up using, it has two sides to it. I ended up using the thinner side because that's what I'm more comfortable with, and it went on beautifully. It didn't stretch my eyes at all. I was able just to take it, do a thin line and do a little lift at the end. And my lift, how I do it, is not where my eye ends. Before my eye ends and starts to go down, I take my liner and I go like this, and then at the end, instead of going and completing it that way, I leave that space and I tilt it a little bit up. And then this one here is the other one on the other side, and it is a thicker one. And if I want to get a bolder look at night, I think that is going to be stunning. So really impressed with this as well. Everything was an absolute winner. Then I used also to prime my eyes. This was something I picked up in Boxycharm in their deals, and this is the eye lift from Thrive. This has a little bit of a pigment to it. This is what I used to prime my eyes prior to. And then on my cheeks, I wanted to try this color here that was from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a highlighter. When I used this, I tried to take a little bit on my finger and put it on, but it wouldn't come off. So I ended up using this directly on, and wow, I was impressed. This here is gorgeous. Again, exactly like the cream bronzer, this does not feel too creamy. So exactly where I put it, I was able to place it and then blend it in with my finger, and it is absolutely stunning. You also have a brush on the other side if you wanted to use that, but I ended up using my fingers just at the end so I can try it. It is not sticky at all. It's over powder, over everything. This was the last thing that I put on, and I could not believe how beautiful. And it's that type of highlighter that looks like you're glowing from within. I put a little bit down my nose and just on the high points of my cheek. Impressed with that as well. Then on this one here, I'm just moving the tray now that we've gone through everything that was in here. The mascaras, and then we're going to swatch the eyeshadow palette. So we can talk about how I used what on my eyes, and then about these mascaras. On one eye, this eye, I have this product here, which ended up being my choice item in my paid for version, but I also got this in the PR, and then this ended up being also in the PR, and it is an item that they chose for me in my paid for version. So I wanted to make sure to try these both because I think a lot of us will either have chosen this or get this in our boxes. So I want to make sure that I gave you my thoughts on this. Now, starting with this one here, the Great Lengths Mascara. This is from this brand called Butane IQ. Okay, my thoughts on mascaras is always so confusing to me because each wand is so different and each formula inside is always so different. That's why I always say to you that if you have the opportunity in the $3 or $3.50 section or in your glam bag to get the sample size, it is the best way to test out mascaras. This one to me is more of those, the name is perfect. It says it is a great length mascara, and that is exactly what it is. That is what is on this eye, and what it does is it gave me the length, but it did not give me any volume, which means it didn't give me any thickening of my lashes, but it did give me the length. So what I will use in the future with this mascara is, I love it if you have those natural days and you just want to put a nice, lash on and go for a walk and, just give your eyes a little bit more definition. I think this is great, but it's more to me of a natural lash. But I will use this in the future as the first, a lot of times I use two mascaras. This is one that I will use first to give me that length because it definitely gave me the length, and that is this eye. On this eye, we used this new mascara from Magic. This is called their Magic Extinction, and it has those fibers supposedly in it. When I pulled this out, you can feel the difference from a luxury brand to me, which is, I don't know enough about this brand to tell you if it's drugstore or not drugstore, but this felt more drugstore, but some drugstore mascaras are my go-tos. So I don't want to say it in a way that it makes it less than, but the actual component just feels very lightweight compared to the matte component. This also has that click when you close it. So that is also something, the higher end mascaras do, but this one also, not like an over click, just a click. This one here though came out so thick, the formula, and I'm hoping I can get it on the camera, and I'll try to do it again so I can just pull it out and you'll see how thick the formula is on here. So when I put the first, and it's on this side, when I did the first wand through, it acted very similar to this one. But on the second time, I felt it also gave not only the length, it started to build up the volume. So this one here, definitely the more you put on, the more you will get the dramatic of the eye. I only wanted to do 2 on this eye and 2 on this eye. So that is the what I got on both these eyes. When I finish filming, I will definitely put this on this eye to give me more of a balance, because I feel when I look in the mirror, it might not show so much here, but for me personally, I feel it. So that is, or maybe it's just because I know what I did. So that is the 2 mascaras that I tried. I never know how to give my thoughts on mascaras right away from first impressions. I give credit to a lot of the girls that sit here and do the get ready with me's and can put their thoughts together as soon as they're trying something for the first time. I'm putting it on, and as I'm putting on, it's taken me twice as long to do my makeup this morning because I'm trying to get my thoughts together. And that's why I feel these type of videos are a lot harder than me as we're going through spoilers, for me to say, oh, I used this setting spray and this was a great setting spray and I recommend it. It's just easier for me to give my thoughts that way than to sit here and play with a new contour and then try to put my thoughts around it. So like I said, everything was an absolute winner, but this palette is one that is, I know, still available in the second chances, which opened up, it always opens up around the second week. But what you need to know about second chances, they're not holding our bags back, because when I went into the second chances just to double check, they are charging in the second chances the $1.99, which means that it normally gets shipped separately. When we do our add-ons, because they already charge us $1.99 for our bag to be shipped, the add-ons get put in there and they do not charge you an additional $1.99. So I just want to make sure that I have never done second chances where I would love to know from you guys, if you've done second chances, did it show up in your bag or anything that didn't ship yet, or did it ship separately? Because I'm assuming now, based on that $1.99, that it would ship separately. And that's what we do with each other here. We share our thoughts and feelings about the brands, the products, and the deals. And if we have certain experiences, I love to know that as well. So we're able to help each other and educate each other on how to shop the best way and how to get the best deals for the best products. So that is how gorgeous this is. And I could not wait, since I filmed this, to play with this. So what I did was I used that primer from Thrive, and then I used this color here to set my primer. And this, they're saying, is in the shade that is called Coconut. So I'm just gonna put it here, and you'll see that it is so light that my skin tone here, I'll try to put it a little bit darker to see, there it is, to see if the camera picks it up. The next item in here that I'm going to do in the lineup here, because you're going to see, because I haven't had the opportunity to try some of these colors. The next one in here is called Oyster. I didn't try that one yet. This one is Paradise. Did not get the chance to try that one yet. And then the next one here is in Sundown. So those are the next ones that are on this line. And as beautiful as they are going on with my fingers, I use brushes for all of my eye makeup. I very rarely go in with my fingers, but I know a lot of girls do. If I want it to be this prominent on my eyes, I add a setting spray after to the brush, and then I'm able to apply it that way. So this is beyond stunning. They are so gorgeous and so pigmented. It is beyond. All right, the next one here that I didn't get a chance to play with yet is that they're calling Ocean Deep. And I'm so curious about what this shade is, because I thought this would be more of a midnight blue. But by swatching it here with you guys for the first time, I'm just gonna put it on with a second one here so the color shows up more. It is more of like that marine green, like a hunter green almost. And when I initially saw it under different lights, I thought it was gonna be more of like that blue. I knew it wasn't a black, but I wasn't sure what shade it was, so that is nice to see. And as you know, I don't edit here. I film for you guys like as if I'm talking to my girlfriends. And then when I watch it back is when you're watching this back as well. So I'll be looking at these swatches when you guys are as well. So that is the next one that I used as my transition shade, and that one is called Warm Sand. And as I share with you all the time, when I do my eye makeup, I do my transition shade way above where my actual crease is because my eyes are so small. And so the first shade that I put on my eyes was this Warm Sand. The next one that I put in here was in the one that is called Lounger, and that is this shade here. And I did this right under, so there wouldn't be a dark contrast. So I almost making it so it goes from the darker transition into the lighter. And then that is the first shades on here. And it's hard to see these on my hand, but on your eyes, you will see it a little bit better. And that is the first shade there. The next one is a gorgeous color, and I always look for these colors in all my palettes. It is the shade that just for me, based on if you're a brunette, it gives you that beautiful, like, it brings your eyelid to life, I feel. And that was the next shade that I used right under, just above where my real crease is. Then the next one is the one that I used in the center of my eye, which is what you're seeing, that gorgeous yellow pop of color. And that is that stunning shade there. Is that not gorgeous? And then right after it in the corner of my eye, I used this one here that is called Golden Hour. Now the one before that we just put on was called Vacay Glow. And this one here has that rose gold to it. So I put that in the corner of my eye just to give it a little bit because of what I was wearing. I figured that would give it that little extra pop. The next one is one that I didn't use, and then the last shade I did use. So this one is in Blue Lagoon. This is the type that I think is just stunning. And in the springtime, I have so many dresses and things that have this color in it that if I don't feel bold enough to wear it on my upper, I will definitely use it as a liner on my lower. Beyond stunning. And then the last shade is Bikini, and that is this one here. And that one is the darkest shade in here, but it is a beautiful milk chocolate. So I was able to put that with a pencil brush right in the corner of my eye and then blend it in. So those are all the colors that are in this palette. I love being able to swatch it so that I can give us ideas on how we would use this palette. If you've had the opportunity to use this palette, please share it in the comments down below and how it lasted on you. To me, it blended beautifully, nothing blended away. This one is called the Beachside Babe eyeshadow palette. I know that it is also available in the add-ons for $12 because I was thinking of grabbing it because I thought it was stunning. I got lucky that it ended up being in my PR package, but I think it's also still available in the second chances. However, with these palettes, I have so many palettes that were in all of my boxes. There's one from LYS, I have one from Fenty Beauty, so I didn't end up adding this simply for that reason alone. But if you have the opportunity that you're getting this or you added this, I think you will be really happy with the purchase, because this I think is normally like a $40 palette that we can get for $12, which is to me, it's not only the price, because it's when you get a great deal on the IPSY in the add-ons or in our boxes that we get literally to try products for $5, $6, $7, $12. You're getting not a $12 product that is retailing for $12. You're getting a $40 product that behaves like a $40 product with the ingredients of a $40 product for $12. That's what makes all of this so exciting and so much fun to play with. Like I mentioned to you all the time, I have way more wants than needs. It's more of a curiosity factor to have the opportunity to play. And for $15 or $30, or if you're lucky enough that you can add that $60, one that they bump you up so you don't end up paying that $30 that month. Instead of getting that $30 box, you get a $60 box. So for that extra $60, you're getting products that include $100 products in it. That's just one product, and you get 8 full-size items. I'm telling you, I really don't shop elsewhere unless there's some major deals that are going on, products that have been enticed to me through watching YouTube or reading in the beauty magazines that I want to know more about, so that when those products go on sale, if they aren't brands that are available on IPSY, I end up picking them up when they're 40% off and things like that. It's so ironic because when Sephora used to have those 20% off sales, I used to have a list. Now 20% off, I look at and say, when it gets a better discount, I'll buy it then, because I have so much that I still can play with that's in my stash. Please share with me in the comments if you enjoy these type of videos. It's important to me to know, because a lot of times when I do my makeup of the day videos, which is what this is, and I have the opportunity to share with you about the products, the views that I get in reference to my spoilers and opening up the boxes is far more. And this is a lot more work for me to do, that I can still share with you my thoughts and feelings in reference to these products without having to sit down here and go through it here and then film for a half an hour, but also prep for over an hour to be able to sit down and do this for you guys. So please share with me in your comments if you've watched this all the way through. Don't forget to leave a TW, and leave not only TW at the end of your comment, please leave TW tried, TRIED, so I will know that this is, or even better, let me give you a better one. It's TW MOTD. Then I'll know if these are the MOTD videos that you enjoy watching, and then I'll be able to try to fit it into my schedule. But I don't edit because I don't have the time, and I know a lot of girls that do these trend videos and all that, they have the skills and are able to also stop and start and go on with their day and then come back and things like that. I just don't. When I started this channel, it was to share information, and that is what I feel this channel does, and I think it does it well, because it's the information that I look at for myself, and then I just choose to sit down and film it. So I always love to hear your thoughts and your feedback in the comments down below, because that's what we do with each other here, is we share information about the brands, the products, and the deals. So don't forget, if you've had the opportunity, make sure to share in the comments, because that's my lifeline to you guys. That is your voice, and I do read every single comment and respond to every single comment. So thank you all for taking any time out of your day to spend it with me here. I hope this video helped a little bit in reference to some of the new items that I had the opportunity to try. I'm excited to get my paid versions soon too. And when you do, I love when you share with me if you're enjoying your products and which ones have been your favorites and which one maybe didn't work out for you as well. All right, take care everybody. Continue to stay safe and well, and I'll see you all soon again in the next one. Bye for now.